We can say now, more confidently than ever, the Ohio Bridges project can and will become a reality.
You know, if I'm standing here with a smile on my face from ear to ear, it's because we have waited for years and years and years to be able to get to this point. And what a great quantum leap we will be making in a moment as the bill is signed. Look, the bottom line is that Louisville, Kentucky is here where we are located on the Ohio River because of being a logistics community. Now, they didn't call it logistics at the time, but the fact that we had the Falls of the Ohio and the fact that you had to stop your flatboat somewhere over here and had to then portage around to go over there to get back on the river and head on down to the Mississippi, goods and products began to be warehoused here, and this was a major logistics center. So it only seems appropriate to be able to continue that role that we've been on for several centuries, that emphasis that we have had on logistics and warehousing and delivering products and services throughout this country, to be able to once and for all sign the deal and get this thing started, create our own stimulus package of 56,000 jobs, make it safer. That's really important. Make it safer and make sure that we can deliver the reduced congestion that is so important to be able to continue to move our goods and services.
What an exciting day for Greater Louisville, for Southern Indiana, for the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky and the entire state of Indiana. I'm honored today to have Indiana Governor Mitch Daniels joining me to mark this significant and important achievement. Our citizens cross this river every day to work, to shop, to play, to visit. So while I believe this is the first time that the governors of Kentucky and Indiana have appeared side by side for such an announcement as this, I hope it's just the first of many occasions. Today we're doing two things. First, Governor Daniels and I are pledging our commitment as the leaders of these two states to continue to work together, to do everything that we can to make sure this critical bridges project is completed as quickly and as cost-effectively as possible. And second, I am ceremonially signing the new legislation that will put that commitment to work by seeking a way to finance new bridges over the Ohio River between Kentucky and Indiana.
But may I please accent the importance of speed. We have already waited too long. Our citizens have already waited too long. And the greatest value that we will achieve here will come if we are able to make these things real at the soonest possible day. Every day without those bridges is a day of lost opportunity, of lost jobs, of congestion and therefore lost time and productivity, of pollution, of all the consequences that come from inadequate infrastructure. It's just so exciting to see that we are now prepared to take the steps necessary to make it real. The hard work now begins. Thanks so much to Governor Beshear and to his legislative colleagues and to those on our side who have worked in parallel fashion. We now have a mechanism for decision and for action, but that's all we have. We're going to have to bring the very same resolve and the very same willingness to be open-minded and flexible and creative if we're going to get this thing done, let alone get it done at the kind of speed we Hoosiers like to operate at these days. So I say with fervent thanks to everybody present, everybody who made the day possible. Now we will seize the opportunity that these great public servants have given us and move with real dispatch.
I've been a strong supporter of this project for many years, and I think the future of the whole state of Indiana is dependent on the success of this project. I'm convinced it will happen, and I'm convinced that I'll put the hard work in to help in every way I can.
kind of relate this to a race, as the governor spoke to earlier there. We're at the starting blocks. The gun's been fired. Let's make this a 100-yard dash instead of a mile. Let's make it.